Good morning, students. Today we are going to see Unit 5 book exercise. Tenses. Tense is a form of a verb that shows the time of an action. Actually, it shows the event, a thing which happened in the past or else which is happening in the present and about the future. It expresses time reference, whether it has happened in the past, which is happening in the present, or else about the future. First, let us see present tense, simple present. We used to add s or es with a verb. This present tense expresses true in the present, which is happening in the present. He works in a studio. That means now he is working in a studio. She is 60 years old. The fact is true. Okay, the thing is true that she is 60 years old. We live in Chennai. At present, we are living in Chennai. It also expresses habits, something which happens regularly or often. For example, every day, sometimes, always, etc. For example, I always drink coffee at work. So, usually I used to drink coffee while I am at work. He wakes up at 7 a.m. every day. So, every day. So, regularly he used to wake up at 7. They usually eat dinner at home. So, regularly they used to have their dinner at home. Next one, general facts and true. Okay, that which we can't able to change the tense. For example, the earth revolves round the sun. We can't able to use past tense or future tense in this place because it is a fact. It is a truth. We can't able to change it. The sun rises in the east. So it always rises in the east without any delay, without any skip. Water boils at 100 degree centigrade. Next one, future timetables or schedules. That means planned activity, which is always planned. My train arrives tomorrow. We fly to Paris on Monday. So it is a planned one. Classes begin next week. So it is a planned one. Next one is present continuous tense. The action which is going on at the time of speaking. For example, which happens now. At that moment. For this, we use am, is, are plus verb plus ing. We used to add am, is, are with verb plus ing. So, usually whenever we use I, there comes am. Is for singular and are for plural. Is it express happening now, which is happening now. It is raining. It is raining. I am eating lunch now. At present I am eating. It is going on. The work is going on. Then fixed plans. I am meeting my friends after work. So after work I am going to meet. Temporary actions. I am working in New York this week. So this week, whole week I am going to work in New York. Trends. More and more people are using cell phones to access the internet. Longer actions in progress now. She is studying to become a doctor. To become a doctor, she is studying. She is going on studying until the exam. Okay. He is training for a marathon. So for marathon, he is going on for a training. That is given here. Present perfect tense. The action started in the past and continues up to the present, which is already started and now it is going on. It continues at the present. For example, just now. It is going on. Okay. So for this present perfect tense, we used to add has or have plus past participle verb. And this has for singular and have for plural. Okay. So it expresses action completed in the immediate past. Just now. It got end. Okay. We have planned the meeting for next week. So have planned. So just now we finished that planning. I have joined the duty. She has completed the homework. It also expresses events in the past at an unspecified time. So the time is not mentioned there. She has been to Paris. Now she is in Paris. She already went. I have seen that movie. So here they didn't mention any time, period or day or date and all. Next, duration from the past until now. He has been a teacher since 2002. So still she is a teacher. She has been a teacher since 2002. From 2002 until now. Okay. Change over time. Your English has improved since the last time we met. My niece has grown a lot in the past year. It also expresses repeated events in the past until now. We have had 4 exams so far in this semester. I have been to this restaurant many times since I moved next door. Next, let us see present perfect continuous tense. We used to add has been with a verb plus ing, or else have been with a verb plus ing. So it shows the action happening recently or lately. She has been exercising a lot recently. So nowadays she is doing exercise. Duration from the past until now. From the past until now. He has been teaching for 10 years. So still it is happening. He didn't stop at all. Then temporary actions. So it's not a permanent one, temporary. I have been practicing for 5 years. So for 5 years, the practice went. After that, it got stopped. Then it expresses actions going on for a period of time, for certain period. It has been raining. The sidewalk is wet. So it didn't continuously rain. Okay, it has been raining. So in the past it has been, in the present it has been raining. Then past tense, simple past. We use past form of the tense. So the action finished in the past, which is already done in the past. So it is mostly connected with an expression of time. It expresses series of completed actions, which the work already done. Habits in the past, but now it is not there. Completed action in the past, so it is already over. Duration in the past, so it happened for a particular time. Yes, now let us see series of completed action. Example, he sat down, took out a notebook and pen and started writing. He entered the room, turned in my direction and smiled at me. So, a series of completed actions, not only one action. He sat down, took out a notebook and pen and then started writing. Next example, he entered the room, turned in my direction, then he smiled at me. So, it is a series of completed action. So, next one, habits in the past. John played the piano when he was a child. So, when he was a child, he played the piano. It is a habit for him. So, regularly he did that work in the past, but not now. When he was a child. Second example, I was good at dance. So, I was good at dancing when I was a teenager. So, when I was in a teenage, I was good at dancing. But now I am old. Now I am not having such habits. Okay. Next one is completed action in the past. Sarah baked a cake yesterday. So yesterday she baked a cake. It is already over. The action is done, completed. I went to bed at 10 last night. So last night, yesterday night I went to bed at time, at 10 o'clock. So it is over. It happened in the past. We ordered pizza on Friday. Next one, duration in the past. He stayed up all night. We lived in Chicago for a year. So 1 year. So the whole 1 year we lived in Chicago. But not now. It happened in the past. In the past we lived there in Chicago. We played baseball all day. So we played. Okay. Ed is added with play. So it happened in the past. So we played baseball all day. The whole day we played. So it happened in the past. It is over. Past continuous tense. An action happened in the middle of another action. For here we use was or else were with an verb plus ing. We used to add was or were with a verb plus ing. Was is for singular and were is for plural. So it expresses the action before and after a specific time. So in between a specific time. Yesterday at noon I was eating lunch. So was eating. Next one, to start a story or create an atmosphere. While I was driving to work yesterday, so something happened. So on the particular time of driving of the work. Interrupted continuous past action. I was watching a movie when she called. So at the time I was watching movie, in between that time she called. Repeated action. So it happened often with the word always. My last roommate was always leaving dirty dishes in the sink. Parallel actions. I was reading while my brother was playing guitar. So at the time of my brother playing guitar, I was reading in my place. So a action is happening there. So in between we are mentioning other thing happened. Now let us see past perfect tense. So we used to add had plus the verb as a past participle. So to express an action completed before a past action, or else in the third conditional of if clause, we use if. Reported speech, or else a period of time before an event in the past. For example, when we arrived, the class had already begun. So the class was going on. Okay, on the time we arrived. If it had rained, so if it had rained, I would have bought an umbrella. So if it rained, so what will be the result? I would have brought an umbrella. Reported speech. My student said that he hadn't done his homework. So we use this past perfect in the reported speech. That means we already know that direct and indirect speech, isn't it? So there we use this past perfect. A period of time before an event in the past. We had owned our house for 20 years before we sold it. So now it is not in our hands. The house is not anymore now. So before we sold it, it was our house for 20 years. So we owned it for 20 years. Now it is not our house. Next one is past perfect continuous tense. So we used to add had been with a verb plus ing. So it shows the action which continued in the past before an action in the past. We had been waiting for an hour when she finally arrived. We had been waiting. So for a long time until she arrives. Causes of something in the past. He went on a diet because he had been eating too much. So for a reason, for a cause, he was having a diet. If impossible condition. So if for impossible condition. If I had been paying attention, I wouldn't have got into an accident. So the accident happened. But if I paid attention, I might avoid it. Next one is reported speech. She said that John had been helping her study for months. So what he said? He had been helping. So it had happened in the past. Study for months. Now let us see future tense. Simple future. So for future we use shall or will along with the verb. So it expresses the willingness, future fact, plan or intention or prediction. So willingness, will plus verb. Someone is at the door. I will see who it is. So at the present moment, I will see who is it. So I will go and see who is it. I will help you with your homework tonight. So promise, she is offering, he or she is offering that he will help. So willingness. She won't tell me her password. So refusal. She won't. So won't is a negative word. Will is a positive word and won't is a negative word. So she won't tell me her password. Next one, future fact. My mother will get a football today. So today by any time. Still I didn't get the ball. Okay. So mother will get a football today. Plan or intention. I am going to watch a movie tonight. So I planned it that I am going to watch a movie. He is going to have a party this weekend. So this weekend, it may be on Saturday or Sunday, he is going to have a party. So it is future. Prediction. So prediction means it may happen or may not happen. So sometimes we used to say, I think. So the word think, that is prediction. It is cloudy. It's going to rain. So because of that clouds, I am able to say that it is going to rain. You will go abroad someday. So opinion. I feel so. I think so that you will, in future, you will go abroad. It may be any time. Next one is future continuous. So here we use shall with be, verb plus ing. Shall be with verb plus ing or else will be plus verb plus ing. They will be coming to visit us next weekend. So next weekend they will be coming to visit us. She will be taking an exam. So in future it will be continued at a certain period, certain time. She will be taking an exam at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So don't call her then. So by that time she will be writing her exam. Continuous. She will be continuing until the time. I will be waiting for you when you arrive tonight. So until you come, I will be waiting. So continuous for a time. She will be watching TV and he will be cooking dinner. While he cooks dinner, she will be watching TV. So until she cooks, she will be continuing the work, that is watching TV. When I enter the class, the teacher will be teaching. Some students will be taking notes and my best friend will be trying to stay awake. So when I enter the class, the students will be continuing some work and the teacher will be teaching. She will be teaching continuously. She will be going on teaching. And some students will be taking notes. They will be continuing their work. Which work? Taking notes. And my friend will be trying to stay awake. Next one, future perfect tense. So we add shall, have with past participle verb or else will have with past participle verb. So it expresses a completed action before something in the future or else duration before something in the future. It may be in a question form and negative statements also. So first one, for example, by the time you arrive, I will have finished the project. So by the time you are arriving, okay, in the future, when you come, by that time, I will have finished. I will have finished my project. So that time I will be get free. By next summer, we will have graduated from college. So by the time next summer, sure I will finish my graduation. Next one, before something in the future. By Friday, she will have had my car for a whole week. It is in question form. Do you think you will have finished the project before I arrive? Sometimes we used to ask a doubtful question. So, will you have finished the project? Do you think so? Before my arrival? So, we are asking a question on behalf of the future. Have you finished your homework? Have you finished your project? So we are asking to confirm whether we have finished in the past. But this question form is for future. So we are using will have finished. What will you have done by the end of your time here? Then negative statements. By this time tomorrow, she won't have enough time to finish the essay. So will means it's a positive word. Won't means it's a negative word. So by this time tomorrow, she won't have enough time to finish the essay. So to finish the essay, she won't have enough time. By 2020, I won't have completed my PhD. So to finish my PhD, I am having another months or maybe year. So by 2020, I won't have completed. So still I will be going on studying. Okay, so it is a negative statement. Next, let us see future perfect continuous tense. So we add shall have been with verb plus ing or else will have been plus verb plus ing. So it expresses cause of something in the future or else duration before something in the future. Her English will be excellent by the time she visits the US because she will have been studying it for 5 years. So complete 5 years she was studying English to get fluency. So when she visit US, by the time she visit US, she will be excellent in English, in spoken English. He will be tired by the time he arrives because he will have been traveling all the day. So in future, as he is traveling for the whole day, sure he will be tired. Duration before something in the future. He will have been waiting for an hour when she finally arrives. She will have been working at the company for 10 years by the time I retire. So by the time I retire, she will have been working at the company. She will be continuing her work in the company. So this is given for tenses. Now let us see one or two sentences from the given book exercise. So first one is simple present tense. Choose the correct form of the present tense verb from the given options. First one, all children dash something new every day. So it is given as every day. So all children used to learn something new every day. A good student always works hard. So always, it is mentioned as always. So we are using the word works. Next one is present continuous tense. Make sentences in the present continuous tense using the verb given in the brackets. Who is that boy? Dash on the table. So we are going to use the word stand in present continuous tense. So is standing. The boy is standing. I dash for my mother. The fourth sentence. I am waiting. So I am still waiting. So at present, I am waiting for my mother. Negative sentences. We all know that what are positive words and negative words. Is means positive and is not or else isn't means negative words. Are means positive, aren't or are not is negative word. So using such negative verbs we are going to reframe the sentence. He is learning to read. He is not learning to read. I am having a bath. I am not having a bath. Next, write questions for the answers. No, they aren't singing. So what will we ask? Are they singing? No, they are not singing. So we used to frame questions. So like this, few more exercises are given in your book. So just try to answer those questions by using the keywords given in your book. Thank you, children.